This is Plants vs. Brainrots, a Roblox game that's been blowing up recently, combining elements of Plants vs. Zombies, Grow a Garden, and Steal a Brainrot all into one. And I'm going to be spending the next 24 hours in this game, starting completely from scratch and grinding to get as OP as possible before the admin abuse that's starting in exactly 23 hours. And the first step of that journey is to get a plant. So I gotta buy a cactus seed from the shop, plant it down, and once it grows, it can start fighting Brainrots for me. And every time we defeat one like this Nubini Bananini, I can place it down at my base to start earning $2 a second, which is obviously kind of terrible, but we should be able to quickly improve that number because the next Brainrot is already on its way. It's the Bambini Crostini this time. I think my cactus might need some backup though, so let's go ahead and grab another one from the seed shop, plant that down. And I don't know if that's going to grow in time. I think I'm going to have to come in here with my own bat as well to help this thing out. It's getting close, but I think we've got it. All right, there we go. And this new Brainrot was immediately a huge upgrade, generating $16 per second, which is 8 times what our Nubini was making. Also, at the time, I hadn't even noticed it, but that second cactus grew in gold, which is a rare mutation that drastically increases the amount of damage it does. And with this setup, I was able to take out pretty much any Brainrot that was coming down my lane, allowing me to quickly upgrade my base and start earning even more money, which is going to be really important because as I hit certain money milestones throughout this video, I'll be unlocking better and better rewards to help me out along my journey, with the first milestone coming up at $10,000. And if I go ahead and collect all my Brainrots here, that brings us up to 3K, so we're getting close to that 10K milestone. I actually want to use this money to buy 2 of the next tier of plants here though, the strawberry seeds. I feel like these could help out my damage a lot here if some higher HP Brainrots start to spawn in. So let me go ahead and plant those 2 strawberries down. They're gonna take about a minute to grow here. Oh my gosh, and we got a legendary Brainrot spawning in here, the Lost Trollolaritas. I gotta start smacking these things with my bat. I don't think my 2 cactus do enough damage to take this thing out on its own. Oh, we might barely have this with me hitting it as well though. It's dropping HP fast. Oh, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this, right? It's getting so close to the end. Yes, we got it. We got it. Let's go. $46 a second. Oh my goodness. I only have 3 spots right now though, so I'm gonna replace the lowest one I have down right now with that. I don't have the 5K to unlock the 4th spot yet. Wow, this Espresso Senora has 1.7K HP as well. We've got some chunky Brainrots coming down my lane here right now. I don't even know. Are we barely able to kill that thing? I think that was really close. And how much per... Oh my gosh, $34 per second on that one as well. Let's get that down. We are getting some amazing Brainrots, and we hit the 5K, so let's buy the 4th spot, and I'll actually place down the Bambini Crostini. That's my 4th best, and then from this point, I'm going to save up to that 10K mark so that we can hit our first reward. And all the other Brainrots I have right now are kind of bad, so I think I could maybe help myself out with money a little bit if I go and sell them to this guy over here. How much will that give me? Oh, only $700. Okay, well, that didn't help too much, but just the passive money from these 4 should get me to 10K pretty quickly. Yeah, look at that. We're already at about 8,000, so a couple more seconds here, and we should be hitting that 10K mark. All right, let's see. Does that do it? Yes, it does. 12K we're actually up to. Let's go. And so our first reward here is going to be a lucky potion, which if I head to codes, I can actually just put in the code stacks, and that will give us our 1x lucky potion here. And if we drink this thing, I'll now have 30 minutes of luck, which should increase the quality of Brainrots that are spawning in here. We got a gold right off the bat. That is a good sign. Let's check the seed shop now. I can afford the next tier of seed here. These 2 pumpkins, I'm going to go ahead and buy those for 5,000 a piece and get them planted just to keep improving. Oh, I can only have 5 plants down at a time. So I'm actually going to go ahead and remove my original cactus because that thing's kind of a weakling, and we'll put down a pumpkin in its place. These ones already though are going to take 3 minutes to grow. I'm assuming as we progress through the different seeds here, they're only going to take longer and longer to grow. Wow, there are a lot of different options. It's also not guaranteed for these seeds to stock though. As you can see, a lot of these have 0 in stock right now, but every 5 minutes, this tab refreshes with a chance for some of these crazy ones to spawn in. So hopefully by the time they do, I can get my money up a little bit because right now I can't afford a seed that's going to cost me 50 million. And after this, that luck potion really started to take effect with tons of powerful Brainrots spawning in for me. putting me at over $500 per second and just under 100,000 total after only 10 minutes of grinding. And then when I went to check what had just restocked in the seed shop, I saw this. Oh, an eggplant seed is in here for 250,000 though. I don't have enough money. And that's going to be going away in just over 4 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get enough money in time to get that thing. We'll see. Gonna do my best though. And we did pass 100K. So maybe my 100K reward here is going to be able to help us, because I now get the reward of one single meme egg that we get to buy from the shop here. These go for 249 Robux a piece. But some of the Brainrots we're able to get from this thing could be completely crazy. So there we go. We've got our one meme egg. Let's open this thing up and see what we get. The owl is the best one. It's only a 1% chance of getting it though. Oh, the Armanini. That is the worst one, I think. Let's see. Oh, wow. Still 1.3K per second though. That is 6 times what my best Brainrot was before. And this was literally the perfect timing for this reward, because it allowed me to get up over that 250,000 mark and purchase the eggplant before it went out of stock again. And I'm gonna dig up this 35 damage strawberry and put the eggplant down now. I didn't even check how much damage. Okay, my sunflower only does 115, which is just the same as the pumpkin there. Kind of disappointing, but I think we just maybe got an unlucky spawn with the sunflower. Hopefully once this eggplant grows in like 5 more minutes here, it's much better than either of these two. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed with my 250K purchase there. As I was waiting for the eggplant to grow though, absolute tragedy struck when this godly Giraffa Celeste spawned in, which my plants had no hope of killing because it had 45,000 HP. Devastating moment, because I'm sure that thing would have made a ton of money for me. Well, the seed shop just restocked again. Let's check it. Oh my gosh, another eggplant in stock. We're already at 172,000 again. I think if I just go through and collect all the money here, 247K. Oh yeah, we can get that last 1K, right? Yep. Boom. There we go. 250K. Let's buy another eggplant. We got to get our damage up fast, just in case any more of those godly Brainrot spawn. So unfortunately, that golden cactus is getting replaced with another eggplant now. Another one of these banditos though. I'm gonna start helping out my plants every time with these things, because if they're starting off at $125 per second like minimum, that's always gonna be one of my best Brainrots. Yeah, we equip best again. I have 3 of these banditos in my lineup now. That is kind of crazy. Ooh, and a green one just spawned in. Neon Bandito. It's got 6,000 HP. I think I'm able to take this down. Cutting it a little bit closer. It's still over 1K. Hopefully the assist from me here. Oh yeah, we've got that. Let's go. Let's see. If we equip, is it going to make the cut? Oh, my second best. $625 a second. Oh my gosh. That's doing half of what the one I paid 250 Robux is doing for me. That is insane. Oh, my eggplant is grown here now. 700 damage. Oh my goodness. All right, if this second eggplant grows in, we might actually be able to take down like a Giraffa Celeste or whatever if that spawns in again. All right, so let's keep collecting my money here. We're already up to almost 500,000, so halfway to our next big goal there. We are actually off to an insane start right now. And I can actually buy more lanes to expand the garden here for 100,000 a piece. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, but now if the Brainrots decide to go down one of these other lanes, if my plants aren't there, they don't even get attacked. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and plant down these old plants that I already dug up in the other lanes. Let's see, the seed store just restocked. Is there anything? A watermelon seed for 1,000,000. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we'll be able to make it there in time though. We're at about 500,000 right now. And I do honestly need to buy some other plants here just to fill up my other rows. Let me go ahead and just buy whatever I can right now, honestly. Let's see though. I have 3 minutes and 30 seconds until that watermelon seed is gonna go away. Ooh, we're at 600K. Maybe there is a small possibility that we can make it in time. Okay, and my plants in the other rows are actually starting to grow now. So hopefully that helps them out a little bit. I think getting these other lanes, though, increases the speed that the Brainrots spawn in at. So that's going to be really helpful for getting some better ones as well. Especially since the timer on my luck potion is starting to go down here. We only have 8.5 minutes left. So We want to try and get the most use out of that as possible before it goes away. We're going to be cutting it so close on this watermelon though. Like 2.5 minutes to go. I'm at 764k. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this in time. It is going to be stressful. Luckily though, with literally less than 1 minute to go before the shop reset again, I was able to hit 1 million and buy the watermelon seed. And while I waited out the 7 minutes that it was going to take for that to grow, my Brainrots were able to generate enough to get me up to 1 million again, finally unlocking the next milestone reward for me. Which is a bit of an interesting one, because if I go to the shop here, you'll see there is this restock button up at the top here, which costs 69 Robux to actually use. And so my reward for hitting the $1 million mark is that I get 10 of those, but we don't have to use them immediately. So I'm going to actually be banking them for now, because as you'll hopefully see soon here, if we get lucky, they are going to be much more useful once we get a little bit more money and some of these better seeds actually start to come in stock. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and unlock another platform for 500k and hit the equip best Brainrots once again. Oh, and my watermelon grew 1.5 thousand damage on that thing. Oh my goodness. And we've got a really big sunflower back here that's doing 414 damage. My little garden here is really starting to shape up, and the opportunity to improve it even more was about to arrive, because just a couple minutes later when the shop restocked again, I saw another watermelon had stock. But unfortunately, I had just used basically all of my money to buy a spot for an additional Brainrot, so I was a bit broke. But with my Brainrots now generating $3,400 per second, I was actually able to just barely get back to 1 million with 30 seconds to spare and buy that second watermelon seed. And with that, hour number 1 of this challenge had officially passed. But hour number 2 was starting off with a bang, because suddenly my first ever boss spawned in. Oh my gosh, a boss has spawned in here. I guess I did see that on the top there, but I didn't even realize what this was going to be. 15k HP. Oh, we are killing this thing with ease, though. Let's go. Hotspot Eeny Burrito, 375 per second. So that will make the cut as our third best Brainrot. Let's go. And with that boss taken out, I returned my focus back to making improvements to my garden for the entirety of the next hour, managing to take down a godly rarity Mateo, a titanic Alessio, and even a rainbow Bandito in the process. And after adding these new Brainrots into my collection, my cash started skyrocketing, easily shooting me over 5 million, which ended up being perfect timing too, because at the end of the hour, a grape seed came into stock with a 2.5 million price tag, but obviously, I was able to easily afford that now. But before the grape could even finish growing, something insane happened. Oh my gosh, a massive Bandito just spawned in. What? Oh my gosh. I do not know if my stuff is good enough to kill this. Oh no, it's in the row where the grape is growing too. Wait, let me go to the store really quickly. Can I buy these frost grenades to try and like stun it or something? Where are these? Gears, frost grenade. Come on. I'm gonna try and stun it. I already used 2 of them. It's getting to the end here. No, I'm not gonna get it. Oh, it's not even close. 92,000 HP. Oh, the people from the server even came in to try and help me. Absolutely devastating stuff right there, especially considering the fact that half of my best Brainrots were already these Banditos, so I can only imagine how OP a massive one like that would have been. And as if that wasn't enough of a gut punch, literally just a couple minutes later, this happened. All right, another restock. Oh my gosh, the Shroom Beano, the best seed in the entire game, is in stock right now, but it's 200 million. I'm not even close. No, oh my gosh. We are actually just taking L's right now. First that massive Bandito, and now I can't afford the Shroom Beano. That is so sad. I cannot believe this. And then, to top it all off, when my new grape plant finally did finish growing, it literally was the exact same damage as my watermelon. So, kind of a massive disappointment there too. So yeah, not the way I was hoping to begin in hour 3 in all honesty, but things did start to turn around very quickly when about halfway through the hour or so, a random event started. Oh my gosh, wait, some crazy event just happened and it spawned in this secret lavaca. Oh my gosh, 55,000 HP though. I don't know if I have the damage for this. I could maybe try and pick up some of these plants. Oh wait, I think I bought some of these things to stun it. Maybe this will help out. I'm gonna try and space it out. Oh, if we could get this. Wait, there's actually a chance we get this. It actually is dropping an HP. These stun grenades are huge. Oh, we got that. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that is a secret as well. 2.7 thousand per second. Oh my gosh, let's go. Wait, if we equip best Brainrots now, yes, that is my best by far. Oh my gosh, wait, this is a crazy event. You can see the bottom right though, whatever event this is almost already over. Only like 30 seconds left. I think the total time on it was only like 2 or 3 minutes maybe. But hey, we got our new best Brainrot out of it. So even if I don't get anything else here, we 100% take that. Look at this thing. I kind of want to watch the spawner for the end of the event here though, just to see if anything else crazy spawns. Looks like that is gonna be it though. All right, we'll take the one secret though for sure. And then let me go ahead and do a collection. There we go, 10 mil. We have hit our next goal. And my reward for that, kind of crazy after the event that just hit though, but I will be getting to activate 4 times server lock. I'm a little bit nervous to do this because I'm not sure how well my garden is prepared, but screw it. We'll see what happens. Let me head into the shop here. We first have to go ahead and buy the 2x server luck. All right, there we go. So that's activated. And then we can now activate the 4 times server luck. And boom, there we go. 4.4x luck on my spawner. And that's going to last us for 30 minutes. So I should have a really good chance of getting... I'm hoping at least like one more crazy Brainrot like that secret we just got. Ooh, another rainbow bandito there and a rainbow orca here. Those things could definitely be improvements. Let me actually go ahead and buy this platform for 5 mil and equip my best. Okay, no orca, but yeah, the rainbow banditos are crazy. Looks like this is the max amount of Brainrots we're able to have for now, at least until we like rebirth or something. Which, speaking of rebirthing, maybe this 4x luck will be enough for this tralalero that we need for it to finally spawn in. We've had the other 2 requirements since I'm pretty sure like the first 45 minutes of this challenge. So yeah, not sure how long I'm going to have to wait on the Tralalero, but hopefully not too long because I'm going to lose all this money I've saved up whenever I do rebirth. And my next goal doesn't hit until 100 million. So we are going to need all the money we can get. And if I get reset like halfway to that goal, that's going to be a little bit painful. Ooh, a golden Mateo spawned in here. 35k HP. The Lavaca had more than that. So I'm assuming I don't even need to use frost grenades for this thing. Should be able to kill it. I don't think there's any point in me hitting it with my bat. It's doing 20 damage. My plants are either going to be able to get it for me or not. Looks like they've got it. Cutting it a little close, but we've got it there. Let's go. Does that make the cut for our base? Oh, yes, it does. 1.3k a second. That actually is tied with our second best there. So very nice. Then to try and get the most out of this 4x luck, I bought an additional lane for my garden because it seemed that the more lanes I had, the faster the Brainrot spawned in. And apparently this was a good strategy because almost immediately after I did that, a rainbow Odindin Dune spawned in and instantly became my second best Brainrot, behind only the secret Lavaca we had just got. For the most part though, I mainly just got a bunch more banditos from the boosted luck, as you can tell by the fact that my base was filled with them, but I'm not complaining because they do make pretty decent money. Unfortunately though, my luck wasn't all good during this time because I also witnessed both a Tomatrio seed and a Mr. Carrot seed restock within just this 30-minute span. And of course, both times, I wasn't even close to being able to afford either of them. And so as my time with 4x luck came to a close, I reluctantly just used my cash to unlock the final lane of my garden. And from this point forward now, I was basically just waiting for a good seed or brainrot to spawn in that could improve my setup. So to start off the next hour, I was kind of just chilling AFK at my base when this happened. Oh, Carnivorous plant is in stock, and finally, we actually have enough money to afford one of these good seeds. Let's go. Oh, wow, that actually could have been bad. I was about to spend 25 mil on that, and my inventory is full. Let's make sure my best brainrots are equipped, and then I'll sell everything extra to the NPC here. Okay, now I can go and buy that Carnivorous plant. See, for a second, I thought like I was mistaken and couldn't actually afford it. That was a little bit scary. All right, I'm gonna put it in the very back corner of this row here. How long does this one take to grow? 20 minutes. I have been saving up a decent amount of these water buckets. Can I kind of just like spam them on this thing to get to grow faster? All right, 5 seconds until this Carnivorous plant grows here. Please be crazy big. Oh, wait. 7.8 thousand damage on that thing. Oh my goodness. Wait, that is actually crazy. All right, well, my second best plant is this 2.8k watermelon, so I feel like I should space these out a little bit maybe. I'll swap the gold sunflower with the watermelon because I do want to try and equalize the damage amongst the rows as much as possible, but 7.8k on that Carnivorous plant. I think we got pretty lucky with that. And I guess my luck with the seeds had finally turned around because just a couple restocks later. Oh, and a cocoa tank is in stock now. Wait, all of the best seeds have come in stock now in like reverse order. It was first Shroombino, then Tomatrio, then Mr. Carrot, then Carnivorous, and now Cocoa Tank. Funny coincidence there. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this dragon fruit that's not super strong, and we will plant the Cocoa Tank there. And honestly, once again, I'm just gonna spam some water buckets on this thing to make it grow a little faster. Only 1.2k damage though. That's worse than the grape and even like my worst watermelon, which I feel like doesn't really make sense because it literally costs 5 times as much as the watermelon and twice as much as the grape. So not sure what's going on there, but that is definitely a little bit disappointing. After this, I once again went back to AFKing, with my intention being to essentially just wait it out until I hit 100 mil and unlocked my next reward. But after checking my inventory mid AFK session, I found a nice little surprise. Oh my gosh, I went AFK for a little bit and I come back and there's a Tralalero Tralala in my inventory. Let's go. It doesn't even make the cut for my best brainrot. That is kind of crazy. So now I do have all of the requirements I need to hit this first rebirth. And on this game mode, rebirthing does not take away any of your like plants or the plot you have here, but it will take away all of my money and unfortunately these brainrots as well. But I have spent the last 4.5 hours grinding these things up, and I'm not trying to lose them right now, so I have a little bit of a plan. And that strat is nothing crazy. I've just got my alt account on here, and I'm going to pick up these brainrots and temporarily trade it to my alt before I do the rebirth here. So now we just got to go through one at a time, send the gift, and then accept it on my alt. All right, I think I got all of them there. If I didn't, gonna be a little bit tragic. But let's go ahead and hit this rebirth. Losing this 52 mil I have right now and going back to 0 is going to be a bit tough. We were halfway to that 100 mil mark, but this has got to be done. We unlock a lot of good stuff from this. So there we go. We are now rebirth 1. Next rebirth, we need 50 mil and 2 secrets. We actually already have the Lavaca, so if we somehow get the Los Trolleritos, maybe we hit this rebirth too. Let me go ahead and quickly hop on my alt here now though and trade these brainrots back. All right, I think that's all of them there. I have to get all of these slots back now. I need to go ahead and buy back all of these slots now. This shouldn't take too long to do, I don't think. So we're making money really quickly. All right, the slots here are already starting to get expensive, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But I went ahead and logged my alt off. I think we got everything. And even if we didn't, I got the really important ones here. So this is fine. Anyways, though, by hitting Rebirth 1 now, I do have access to the fuse machine here. So I'm kind of interested in trying this out. I sold all the extra sunflowers I had, but I still have these 3 dragon fruits here. So I think I'm going to test this thing out with them. All right, so I need a Bananita Dolphinita to fuse with the dragon fruit. Do we have one of those right now? Yes, we actually do. Let's go. So let's put that in there and then fuse them. All right, it's going to take 3 minutes, so we'll check back in on that in a second. In the meantime, I'll try to keep increasing the size of my Brainrot platform here back to what it was before. All right, the fuse is going to finish in 1 more second here. I see it added to my inventory. Will this thing be any good? 1.3K a second. Honestly, I think that should make the cut. Yeah, right in the middle of our Brainrots. That is not bad at all. To be fair, my lowest one here is only 1.2K a second, so it's not that high above it, but definitely still a solid addition. And I think I'll be getting access to a couple more spots here now that I've rebirthed. So maybe we craft a couple more of these to fill those out. And that's exactly what I attempted to do. Throwing some extra dragon fruits I had into the fuse machine, as well as even some eggplants that I had left over to try and test if higher tier plants would produce better Brainrots. But unfortunately, everything I fused actually ended up being worse than that first fusion. So I kind of decided that maybe the fuse machine wasn't the ideal way for me to get new Brainrots after all. At this point though, my collection of Brainrots was pretty decent anyways. So I decided to just AFK for the next couple of hours until I hit my 100 mil reward. All right, and I think if I go around now and do a collection here, we should be able to get it. There we go, 100 million. We just barely crossed it, but that is enough to hit our next goal here now. And the reward I get for this is last time we were just able to do the 4x server luck for 30 minutes, and I'm gonna be getting that again. But this time I will also be getting a speed potion with it, which is going to increase the speed the Brainrot spawn in by 50%, which might not sound like it's going to make the biggest difference in the world or anything, but trust me when I say this should get pretty crazy. So first we get the 30 minutes of 4x server luck going, and then I buy my speed potion here. And should be in my inventory. We go ahead and drink that. And all right, here we go. Already we've got a rainbow mythic that just came out. Is that going to make the cut for my top Brainrots? I guess not. That is kind of surprising. I actually need to go ahead and quickly sell what's in my inventory now, or else it is going to fill up way too quickly. I'm already seeing a ton of these banditos with modifiers on them too. I'm assuming eventually we're going to get one that is going to swap out in my base here. So far, I think this is looking the same as it was before, but we are at almost 26,000 per second now. So Brainrot base has gotten a lot better since a couple hours ago. But yeah, 5.4x luck now, and they are just constantly spawning in now for the next 30 minutes here. So surely we get at least like 1 or 2 really good Brainrots out of this. You know, though, now that we've hit this 100 mil milestone, I think I should go ahead and buy these last 2 platforms for the Brainrot here. That is a huge investment, but it will bring up our money per second a little bit. We're at 28.6 now. $75 million total to get an extra 3K per second. Does seem kind of crazy, but hopefully in the long run it pays off. Ooh, a meme lucky egg just spawned in. Let's go. Okay, there we go. That's going to be our first crazy thing. If we can get a lucky pull out of that too. Wait, I might actually need to frost grenade this thing. It's like not dying. Wait, 1 second. I have been saving up so many of these frost grenades. If you look at my inventory right now, you can see I have like almost 100 of these, which actually pays off there because I definitely needed those to actually kill that. Let's go. We got the meme lucky block. I'm not even going to wait. Let's just open this thing right now. Anything except the bodybuilder guy again. Come on. Anything except him, please. No, we get him again. I mean, honestly, probably not that bad. 1.2K a second. It's not bad. Yeah, it will make it to the base, but it's just kind of mid. Ooh, this gold Mateo has 72K HP. I think I'm going to throw some frost grenades at this thing. I want to make sure we get this one because that could be very good. That'll get it for us there. Let's see. It's hovering. He is... Oh my gosh. 2.8k per second. That is my new best brain rot. All right, let's go. Finally, this luck and speed potion little reward here actually paying off. We get our new best brain rot out of it. Up until that point, it was looking a little bit disappointing, but that kind of just brought it all back for us right now. Ooh, a rainbow Mateo. Okay, this thing could be crazy. Only 25,000 HP, so I think, yeah, my plants should have that easily. Let's just equip. Let's see. 3.7k per second. Oh my gosh. Again, we get my new best brain rot. All right, this reward was kind of disappointing at first, but now my two best brain rot are both from this, so... that has definitely made up for that disappointing start. All right, last 10 seconds of the 4 times luck here. So unless something crazy happens right now, yeah, it's looking like what we have already is gonna be all we've got. Honestly, though, these two Mateos, 2.8k a second and 3.7k a second, in my opinion, totally made it worth it. That was really helpful. And if I do an equip best brain rots, we're up to 72.3 mil. So even though I spent the 75 mil at the start of that on these last 2 spots, we've already almost made all of that money back. So doing really good in terms of cash right now. And oh my god, I did not even notice we got a massive grape to grow here. 7.7k damage. Is that better than the carnivorous plant? Wow, okay, this one's 7.8k. It's only 100 behind that, though. And the carnivorous seed costs 10 times as much. That is a crazy grape there. That is the massive plant I have been waiting for. Let's go. I wonder how long that had been there for. I wasn't paying that close of attention after I planted it and just randomly turned around and was like, wait, that wasn't there before. All right, anyways, though, it's back to like semi-AFKing and waiting for something good to come out of the spawner or something good to restock at the seed shop. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys whenever that happens. This time, though, when I returned from being AFK, I came back to something I was not expecting when I saw a message from an admin saying he would be hosting some type of event soon. And so naturally, I wanted to prepare myself for whatever this event was going to be, but I was kind of unsure as to what I could actually do when I had no idea what the event was going to be. But literally while I was brainstorming ideas, a Mr. Carrot seed finally restocked into the store. So of course I bought it and also used 2 of my 10 banked restocks to buy some more and planted all of them down. Oh, and our first Mr. Carrot has grown 4.2 thousand damage. I think this is probably just like a normal sized one. The other 2 are about to grow here any second. 4.5k on that one. All right, a little bit better. Last one, it's got 15 seconds left on it. Oh, okay, and I think the admin event just started. It looks like he's hosting a frozen event. It's only lasting 2.5 minutes. It's just like the golden one before, but that golden event is where we got my Lavaca. Oh, and a pot hotspot with 185k HP just spawned in for me. It's frozen and a secret. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Where are my frost grenades? We have got to start spamming these things. Oh, that Mr. Carrot on the line here is actually going to help us out. Oh my gosh. There we go. We got it. And 5.9k damage on this one. That was the last one to spawn in, and it's the highest damage, which was perfect because that is the row where the pot hotspot went. Let's see how good this thing is. Come on. 13.8k a second. Oh my god. That is by far my best brain rot now. Oh, and I must have just gotten this frozen Tralalero too. 1.7 thousand a second. I guess I should be paying attention if anything else is actually going to spawn from the event here then. I kind of just assumed that I only could get the 1 secret because that's what happened the first time too. But maybe it's a possibility here to get a second one. Ooh, frozen Giraffe Celesto. That could be really good. The event is already over though. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. 1.3k a second on it. All right, yeah, my lowest ones have even surpassed that now. It's kind of crazy. W admin, W event right there. That is huge for us. Our total cash per second now is up to 55,000 per second. I think this like literally might have just doubled how much I was making per second. That is ridiculous. And over the next few hours, those W's kept rolling in. First with seed restocks, as I managed to get my first Tomatrio seed, which grew into nearly a 12k damage plant, as well as a few more Mr. Carrots. But then I also managed to get this massive Bombini Gusini, which didn't make too crazy of money per second, but was still really cool to have at my base. And I guess all these dubs had me feeling kind of lucky, because it was right after this that I decided to try something a little bit risky. I do want to actually try out a different fuse though, because this second Carnivorous plant I put down, only 2.2k damage, like barely better than a watermelon, but the seed itself obviously cost 25 million. So I'm thinking that the fuse with it could actually be pretty decent. So I'm going to plant the Mr. Carrot down in its place, and then we will head over to the fuse machine, put the Carnivorous in, and we need a Trollalero. I have been saving those and making sure not to sell them. So let's put that in there, and we will start the fuse. It's only gonna take 5 minutes. But yeah, a 25 million seed being fused with a godly brain rot. This better make something really good. And my fuse is gonna be finishing right now. Let's see. What is this thing gonna look like? Oh, wait, that is pretty sick looking, actually. All right, let me open my inventory. You know what? Actually, let's just equip best brain rots. Okay, it did make the cut. Oh, it's my #1 brain rot. What is it per second? 20.9 thousand per second. Oh my gosh. All right, you know what? I think that was a worthwhile fuse. We're almost up to 100,000 cash per second. And with my cash per second being that high now, it was basically just a waiting game to hit 1 billion for my next reward. So I was back to AFKing for a bit. All right, you guys, I have been AFK for probably like the last 2 hours now. I even joined their Discord so that I wouldn't miss any of the big seed restocks, but literally nothing has come into stock in that entire time, unfortunately. But as you can see, I'm currently at 960 million. And well, with 2 hours of AFK on these things, I have a feeling that if I just start walking through here, oh yeah, we are easily going to hit that 1 billion mark. Let's go. 1.9 billion. Oh my gosh, we almost doubled it. And of course, now that I have passed the 1 billion mark, I have unlocked my next goal, which is an exclusive brain rot. And so if I start walking over towards my alt account, you might already be able to see it in the distance here, because my alt has a Titan brain rot here to gift to me. So let me go ahead, hop on the alt here, and pick up that brain rot, and then we will gift it to my account here. Boom, there we go. Look at this thing, guys. It is absolutely massive. 35.6 thousand per second. It is crazy. And of course, if we go ahead and equip best brain rots, that is now going to easily be my #1 brain rot. And it's going to bring us up to almost 150,000 cash per second. And the reason this is actually an exclusive brain rot is since the newest update that released about a week ago or so, you actually can't get ones that are this big anymore. Like, they just don't ever spawn. Luckily for me though, I had played this game a little bit before, so my alt's coming in clutch for us here. And all the money this thing is going to be making for us is going to be super helpful when one of these top tier seeds hopefully finally comes back into stock, and I'll be able to use my banked up restocks to buy like 7 of them or whatever. With only about 6 hours left to go until the admin abuse though, I was starting to get a bit worried that I wouldn't even get to witness the Shroombino restock before then. But after about 3 hours of AFKing, the moment finally arrived. Finally, the moment we have been waiting for. The Shroombino is back in stock. Perfect timing too. It's literally like exactly 2 hours before this admin abuse is about to start. So I'm buying the one that obviously is just in stock, and then I'm gonna hit all 7 of these restocks that we still have banked from earlier in the video. So I'm gonna have a total of 8 Shroombino seeds here. This is gonna be crazy. I guess I lost count there and bought 1 extra because it says I have 9 Shroombino seeds. But you know what? For how long we waited for that thing, I think I deserve the extra one. All right, but now I just need to go through and dig up my 9 lowest damage plants, and we are going to replace them all with Shroombinos. I want to make sure at the very least, though, that I do have one Shroombino on each row, just so that the damage is like a little bit balanced, you know? All right, and there we go. All 9 Shroombinos placed down. I'll splash them all with like a couple water buckets if I can here, maybe. Just because they take 45 minutes to grow on their own, which I don't want to wait all that time. All right, they're all down to about like 15 to 20 minutes or so now. So I'm going to check in with you guys once they have all grown, and hopefully we get at least one like massive Titan one. All right, all the Shroombinos have grown. Unfortunately, didn't get any massive ones, but the damage on even these small ones is kind of crazy. Like 12.5k, 18.7k here, 13k. Oh, wait, I didn't even know someone was here. We did get a massive one. Oh my god, 86.2 thousand. I didn't realize there was still one that hadn't grown. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And we also have this one over here, which is gold. This one I had seen 30k damage on that, but that is nothing now compared to this 86.2k massive one. Oh my goodness. I actually want to rearrange some plants right now because that one's kind of being blocked by the grape that was there. Let's see. We'll move the grape over to the far left. We'll put this small grape here, and then we can put the watermelon out in front. There we go. Now we can get a much better view of it. Bro, this thing is crazy. Almost 100,000 damage just on its own. Like, it makes the rest of my lanes just like basically nothing now. This thing is crazy. Well, when this admin abuse does start, exactly 2 hours from now, actually, I'm gonna be hoping that any OP things go down this middle lane, because that will be my best shot at actually killing them. But yeah, I think now it's just a matter of AFKing these last 2 hours, stacking up as much cash as possible, and getting ready for that admin event. All right, and it is now time for the moment I have been preparing for the last 23 hours for. We should be just a couple seconds away from the admin abuse starting here. A bunch of stuff has already been changing with the game. If I equip best and come over to my base here, you guys will see a new Brainrot has been added in, this baby pepperoncini, and I guess while I was AFK, I got a lot of them because they are totally filling up my base now. That thing must be pretty OP. Oh my god, okay. I think the admin abuse is starting. This thing just turned into a volcano for my spawner. Oh, magma Lostroloritos. Oh my gosh. These are the guys I need for my next rebirth, but I have a feeling those might be crazy. Yes, look at that. I think that says 8k a second. Those look insane. Oh my gosh. This magma modifier on the Brainrots look crazy. Oh, magma Mateo. Okay, this could be crazy too. This could actually be insane. Let's see. Equip best Brainrots. I see him back there. Okay, not my top one, but 4k a second. That is still very solid. And nothing spawning in so far here is giving my garden any trouble. Everything's still getting pretty much one shot. So that is really nice to see. That was like the main reason we've been grinding so crazy for the last 23 hours. This volcano event looks like it only has about like 10 seconds left though. Can we get anything else crazy to spawn in before it's over? Nope. All right. It is back to normal now. Oh, okay. Wait, something else is starting already. Oh, this is the upside down one. Holy. Oh, we've got an upside down Tralalero Tralala. I feel like that has potential to be pretty good. Ooh, upside down baby pepperoncini and marmalada. Okay, these regular things when we've gotten them have been crazy. That gotta have the potential to be good. Oh, and an upside down secret. We got the blueberry octopusini. That one also surely gonna be crazy. My garden is holding up though. That thing I think had 100k HP and it just got one shot. Let me equip best Brainrot. Oh yeah, look at that. The blueberry 15k a second. We've got the upside down baby pepperoncini 7.5k a second. We are getting some good stuff and we are literally only like 5 minutes into the admin abuse right now. Oh, what is this? Rainbow La Tomatoro. I think that's a new Brainrot entirely. I have never seen that thing before. 55k HP. My garden takes care of that thing with ease. If I hit an equip best Brainrots, that does make the cut. 8.2k a second. Let's go. What the heck? A new Beanie Bananini with 150k HP. 2 of them. 3 of them spawning in. Oh my gosh. Well, this is actually a good test for my garden here. Can it handle the 150k new beanies? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. What is happening right now? 300k HP new beanie. Well, like I said, great test for my garden. It didn't go down the middle lane, so that's not my highest DPS lane. So I don't know if this one's actually good enough. Oh yeah, wow. Still, we had plenty of time to spare there too. I'm surprised. And oh my gosh, a rainbow Nubini now with 300k. Wait, I want to make sure I don't sell this one because this might actually be like a fun collector item to have. Surely that lane can take it down as well, right? 5k. Oh yeah, we got him. Okay, I'm gonna turn back auto sell on for rares. Only 245 per second, which is kind of horrible, but he looks pretty insanely cool. Oh, and the admins are stocking seeds now as well. I just saw, yeah, they put the Carnivorous plant into stock. Let's go. And the events just keep coming. Now we've got the galactic one. We've got our secret right off the bat to another La Tomotoro with the galactic modifier this time. I think this is actually a pretty solid modifier. What does that one do per second? Where is it in my inventory? 11k per second. Oh my gosh, that definitely is gonna make the cut as one of my better Brainrots. We are getting stacked from this admin event right now. Oh, and now they stocked the Mr. Carrot seed as well. Are they gonna go all the way up and stock the Tomatrio and Shroombino as well? That would be kind of insane. My garden is getting so good here. I'm actually running out of things to like even upgrade here. And the Tomatrio just got stocked. So much is happening. I can't even keep up anymore. And because that Tomatrio just stocked, my last watermelon is getting dug up and we are replacing it with that Tomatrio. This admin abuse is upgrading us so fast. Oh, he's gonna spawn a 6-7 Brainrot in 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. I think these things have a decent amount of HP, so I want to have my frost grenades ready to go here because I feel like I might need them. There it is, the 6-7. Yeah, it has almost 700,000 HP. All right, please go. Nah, I was hoping for the middle lane with the big Shroombino. That's okay, though. I'm definitely going to use my frost grenades on this thing, though. I've been buying them for like the whole 24 hours, saving them for a moment like this. Oh yeah, that paid off. We just annihilated that thing. What does that do per second? Where is it? 21.7 thousand per second. Oh my gosh, that is my second best Brainrot now, behind only this Titanic Bombini that I have. We have gotten so much stuff during this admin abuse, and somehow I think we still have like half of it to go. Oh, and we got another event going now. This is the Underworld one. Oh, we got Underworld Lost Trolleritos. Okay, let's go. 8.1k per second. It's crazy. Before the admin abuse, this would have been like my top 3 Brainrots probably, but now it's like barely hanging on as one of my top 15 or whatever. Still no mention of a Shroombino stock. Oh, right as I say that, Shroombino stock has been set to 1. Let's go. Oh my gosh. All right, now I gotta start digging up my grapes. Those are actually my worst plants now. I cannot believe that. Ooh, a new secret spawn I have never even seen before. Los Secolitos with the magma modifier on it as well. Could this thing be crazy? 20.3k per second. Oh my gosh. We are getting so stacked right now. And another galactic event just started. We are coming up on the end of the admin abuse here, though. Only like probably 7-ish minutes left. So this might be one of the final events here. Oh, there's my secret. Let my garden take that one out. And then we go check. Does it make the cut? Oh my gosh. 25k per second. It's better than the 6-7 I've got already. What? Bro, how do we just keep getting better and better Brainrots? I keep thinking like we've surely seen the best that this admin abuse has to offer, and then it just gets even better. Oh, and there it is, another 6-7. All right, it's still just a normal one again this time. I'm assuming it's going to be like exactly equivalent to the other one I got. I'm spamming frost grenades on it again. There is no way I'm letting this thing take any chances against my garden. I think I can stop spamming them now. They should have it. Oh yeah, easily. Let's go. Let's check it just to see. Is it the same? Oh, only 17k per second on this one. It's actually worse. So I guess they can be different. So my first one is maybe a little lucky. Oh, and they're stocking the seeds now. Let's go. Oh my gosh, he's actually stocking everything. Shroombino, Mr. Carrot, Carnivorous, Cocoa Tank, Grape, and the Tomatrio. For a second, I thought he skipped that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is so crazy. Let's go. W admin abuse. All right, and I think this is about to be the finale of the admin abuse, guys. He's saying he's going to spawn in a huge dragon for everyone. He's saying, are you guys ready for the dragon? I honestly don't know if I am. But bring it on. Bring it on. Oh my god. And there it is. A 1 million HP dragon cannelloni. Okay, I don't even know with the frost grenades. Am I going to be able to get this thing? Let me start trying to throw them. Okay, I think these are hitting it. The freeze hitbox when it hits it is taking up like my entire screen. Oh my gosh. It picked one of my weaker lanes as well. I can't even see what HP it's at. I'm just going to keep spamming these frozen grenades until I can't anymore, I think. Oh my gosh. This is insane. What is it at? What is it at? I can't even see. I actually can't risk it. I can't risk it. I got to keep spamming. Oh no, it's making too much progress. Come on. Go back to spamming. I think it's actually making its way down the line. Come on. I have no idea. Oh, we got it. We got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What is that per second? Let me scroll down to it. 30.44 thousand. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. And that marks the end of the admin abuse though, and the conclusion of my 24 hours here. We managed to get up to almost 3 billion total cash, almost 400,000 per second, and an insane garden in just those 24 hours. I think it was a very successful adventure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe and like the video if you did, and I will see you guys in my next video.